Okay. Hello everybody. Today I am going to be making sushi while I talk about, I'm sorry, my hair is, I just washed it. Anyways, while I talk about my New Year's resolution slash plans for the year. First up is, I bought sushi rice. And I'm just gonna do the package instructions, but into a rice maker because I have other things to do. But anyways, let's get into it, y'all. There's also 1 cup of rice to, I dropped a piece of rice. 1 cup of rice to 1 1/4 cup of water. And I'm not gonna salt this or nothing. So, anyways, my first resolution, actually, I did all that just to have to turn around and wash it. Okay, I had to go wash the rice. I got my cup of water, and I'm gonna eyeball that other 1/4. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. But first New Year's resolution, I do need to add just a little bit more water. But the whole point of this video is sushi and New Year's resolutions. And usually I don't really make New Year's resolutions. I'm just gonna be better than I was last year. But in an effort to be better than I was last year, I'm gonna try making a New Year's resolution this year. So the first one, be better than but for real, first one is actually, it really is to be better than I was last year, but in school. So my grades came out from last semester. And I'll be honest, I feel like I kind of landed right in the middle of like, okay, this is an average student. And truth be told, I'm not completely used to being average as a student. But, you know, I'll be honest, I was one of them kids that, well, not kids, I didn't really care about my grades when I was a kid. My mom did, but I didn't. I really did not care until I got to college. And when I got to college, I was like, I'm gonna be better than I was when I was in high school. So I actually put in effort, and I was almost straight A student. I did get 2 B's while I was in college. And let me tell you something. I was like half a point away from getting an A for that first B. And I was 2 points away from getting an A for the second B. And he was like, look, you need to use this B and grow from there. Something like that. Shout out to him though. He was not wrong. I did earn that B, I'll be honest. Had I done, you know, and the main reason I got that B for the second class, it was a writing class. It was because I'm not the best at using commas. I'm just not. Anyways, I thought I turned this rice maker on. Turns out y'all ain't plugged in. But last semester, you know, I got a good mix of A's, B's, and C's. That's just the truth. And truthfully, I know I earned those grades. Just make sure that's right. Next we're working on the filling. Cause I am going to be doing kind of like a California roll. But I'm going to, well, this is gonna be kind of, I have like a really small pack and a cute little bowl. But it's gonna be more like a spicy crab kind of deal. I have cucumber and avocado as well. So it's like spicy California roll. I don't know, call it what you want. But this is going into this bowl. So yeah, I know I earned my grades last semester. And with that, I want to earn better grades. One class I did, I'll be honest, like I said, I got an A. There are no A pluses at my school, so only way to improve in that class is write better. Point blank period. Because they don't give us a number, they give us a letter. But given the fact that that A came from torts, yeah, I can always write better. So that's you know, that's one on my radar. But when it comes to how do I say this? When it comes to improving, I definitely want to improve in, I'm gonna break this up with my fingers. I definitely want to improve in the classes that are continuation, which is contracts and torts, and then my writing class. Obviously writing is somewhere you can always improve. So duh. And then my new classes this semester are research, property, and criminal law. And I have set a, I would call it an unrealistic standard because there's no possible way for everybody to make an A in these classes. And my property class is actually like a really good mix of 1 L's, 2 L's, and like there's a couple of 3 L's in there. So it's like, dang, you know. Well, me personally, I don't view it as, oh, they probably are going to get the A's and I'll probably end up getting lower grades because, oh, they know how to write, they've had this professor, and they just know the game like that, blah, blah, blah. I can understand that way of thinking, but truth be told, I don't view anybody as better than me, even if they get better grades than me or something like that. It's never, I don't really view people as competition. I don't view anybody or anything as competition because I've said people as if that's irrelevant. I don't really view people as competition though. I don't. I think we are all on the same level, and sometimes they just did better than me. It doesn't make them better than me, but they just did better than me. Hey, shout out to them. But I'm not really big on comparing myself to other people because I did that a lot when I was younger, and it was not good for my mental health. It wasn't. So I'm trying not to do that in my adult life, and it's really paid off because I don't really compare myself to other people anymore. But I have set the goal of getting an A in property. I said all of that just to say I want an A in property. 1, it's a 4-hour course, so it will help my GPA. But 2, I like to set high standards for myself. I would say that my goal is to get straight A's this semester, but it's actually not. My goal is to get more A's than I got last semester. But technically, that number is 3. Minimum 3 A's, truth be told. And the rest B's. I don't want any more C's. I don't like getting C's. I've never gotten a C before in my life. So, actually that's not true. I got a C in my dual credit English class, but I didn't even see that grade until I went to get the credit transferred. And I got it in my first semester of taking dual credit English when I was in high school. So that was like junior year of high school. Didn't even see the grade until I was graduating high school. I'm not gonna say I don't count it, but I kind of don't. I don't really pay it no mind, honestly. But that's just a personal thing. Other than that, though, I've never had a C before. So this was, and I did fall apart a little bit. I'll be honest. But I didn't fall apart that bad because I got a C in basic civil procedure, and I was like, I earned that. She was a super tough grader. Oh my goodness, super tough grader. But other than that, grades came out cool. Also, it is 3/21, and it is Saturday, January 11th. I know I'm posting this kind of late in the year already, but I had another resolutions video made, but I got to rewatching it and I was like, I just don't like this. So that's why I'm redoing it now. So bear with me. But it's also playoff season for the NFL, and the Texans are playing in a couple minutes. So I'm trying to get through this, but I'm not going to actively watch until I'm done with prepping everything, because the rice has to cool off and stuff anyway, so I'll have time to really sit down and watch it like that. But I will be turning around. I'll move to the side. The TV's right there. The TV's not. TV's way over there. But I will be watching the game. But the sound's not on, so I have to turn around and really pay attention. Anyways, so yeah, first goal is get better grades than I got last semester, and that is one I can carry throughout the year because I'll get my grades at the end of this semester, and then the fall semester, it'll still be get better grades. The GPA needs to be going up, never down. So there's that. And then, which now that I think about it, no, yeah, good. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this. Okay. Also, when I put the rice maker back on the thing, there was water at the bottom, like on the outside, and it will smell like it was burning for a second there. I'm so glad that's over though. But anyways, so yeah, my next resolution is to exercise more. That has been a resolution that I've had every year. Every time I'm like, I'll be better than I was last year. I'm gonna work out more, And I'll be honest, I never start the year off strong. I get strong right at the end of February and at the end of March. I really do. And I couldn't even tell you the reason for it. But truth be told, I really just want to be more active. That's really just it. Consistently more active. I typically will get like kind of under the weather or something like that, and I'll fall off because I'll work out every day, and by workout I mean do something at home or go walk on the treadmill for a while. By a while I do mean 30 minutes minimum. But I usually fall off for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then I get back on, and then I fall off. I don't want to do that again. I would like to be more consistent. So maybe max take like a week and a half off. Because, you know, I can't prevent myself from getting sick, especially with all the stuff that is going around right now, especially that stomach virus. But I don't really eat out like that. So mostly because I can't afford it. So yeah. But I did go to Chili's last night. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I did go to Chili's last night. And was that Chili's good? Very good. It was very good. 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's good. My fingers are kind of sticky though. That is, and it's only like a very, Jesus Christ. Awesome. Shucks. Let me move this light a little bit. It's like, I'm trying to show it without having it fall out the bowl again, but it's not that much. It's a good little snack size amount. Because I bought a couple of packs like that. I don't want to make it all at once because you never know. I might change my mind. But I don't own sriracha. What I do own is this fire roasted, hold on. This fire roasted garlic and habanero pepper sauce. I was gonna use Kewpie mayo, but I decided not to do that because it was expensive. And I heard somewhere that Kewpie mayo it has the twang from apple cider vinegar or something like that. And I'll be honest, I can't really distinguish the flavor of Kewpie mayo from regular mayo. So I'm not going to harp on that too much. But I am going to try putting a little bit of Greek yogurt in there. I don't really have a reason. Just trying something. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. That way it's not all mayo. Even though I'm not even using regular mayo. I'm using light mayo because, one, when I said I was trying to work out more, that I have always been one who's like going to change their lifestyle, not go on a diet or something. I got a cute little text message. What does it say? What is it? Oh my goodness. Wow. My line sister's getting married, guys. I just want to put that out there. I've never been one to go on diets or be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat processed sugar for 30 days, or I'm not gonna drink alcohol for 30 days so that I can lose weight, blah, blah, blah. Look, if I'm gonna cut something out of my diet, I'm gonna cut it out for a year or so. Like I cut out pork and beef for years on years on years. And then I picked it back up when I went to college, because I did it from like 7th or 8th grade to until I graduated high school. And then I picked it back up kind of towards like the end of my first semester in college. And so honestly, and I am going to be using the same spoon because there's really not that much in here, and I'm pretty sure the expiration date's coming up, but that's relevant. It's my house, so I don't want that much. But anyways, so I'll cut stuff out for a long period of time if I'm going to cut it out. Which is why I've never bothered to be a vegan, because I know that's not something I can sustain. I've never been one to be unrealistic like that for myself. If I'm gonna stop eating it, I'm going to stop eating it. If I'm going to eat a certain way, I'm going to eat that way for real. Ooh, let me do this. I'll have to clean that up in a second. So yeah, but so far I put like a dollop of Greek yogurt, which is, it's just plain Greek yogurt. I've been using it as a substitute for sour cream lately. I enjoy it a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I mix it with stuff. I blended it together with some chipotle peppers and garlic and stuff. Made a very spicy taco sauce. That I still have in my fridge because I dipped my, I bought these, I bought these plantain chips from Trader Joe's when I went there the other day, and they are jerk style. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what Tradarius be up in here doing, but these are tasty. I don't go to Trader Joe's. I've gone maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. I was about to shake this apple cider vinegar up. But yeah, so I dip my little chips in here. But it's very tasty. But so yeah, I've never really had the goal of, oh, I'm gonna eat better. I do that. I cook a good chunk of my meals myself, and even when I go out to eat, 10 times out of 10, I will have, okay, let's move you over there. Was not trying to get an unintended facial right now, but 10 times out of 10, when I go out to eat, I'm going to get a vegetable, and I'm going to, you know, be mindful of what I'm buying, what I'm eating. And then sometimes I don't. I don't know why I said 10 times out of 10. It's really like 9 times out of 10, because that one time, yeah. I mean, excuse my language, I'm eating bullshit. So yeah. And I feel like this amount, it's very juicy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I feel like this amount would be good enough for, you know, 2 rolls of sushi. I feel like, yeah. If I can make like a giant roll, I'll probably just do the 2 rolls though. But yeah, I'm really big on just changing my lifestyle instead of the theatrics, essentially. Respectfully. But I don't really live a too restricted life. Like if I want it, I'm gonna eat it. If it looks interesting, I'll probably eat it. I just typically stay away from pork and beef because they just don't agree with me. So that's a personal thing. And the question is, what seasoning should I throw in here? Because I throw in, you know, crazy stuff. Let's see. First, before I throw in anything, let's taste it. Oh my god, that's so spicy. Oh my god, that's so spicy. You know, sriracha mayo, it has its spice. Not sriracha mayo. Sriracha has its spice. Where'd I put it? Oh, I forgot I gotta clean it off. That stuff is so spicy, y'all. I don't know why I put so much, but that is very spicy. So it's good. Oh wow, Walmart's mayo is even less calories, unless their servings are just different. I also went grocery shopping today, and I'm gonna try these Trader Joe's protein bars. Not Trader Joe's, Aldi's. 20 grams of protein. These were like $7 for 6 bars. I was like, yeah, I was just looking for something cost efficient. Cause I take these protein bars to school, and that's essentially my lunch. Just because of how my day is set up, I don't really care to eat like a full meal. But I might start, cause I be starving some days. Some days I don't be hungry at all, which is another reason why I don't worry too much about how much I eat or what I eat, because the first step of the day is getting me to eat. So yeah, I'm not adding anything else to that. Next, I'm going to cut up the cucumber. Usually I would not use this type of knife, but the rest of them are drying, so I don't feel like grabbing a different knife. But anyways, and I'm gonna cut this a specific way. I'm not gonna cut the whole thing up. I am gonna save 1/2 for a snack, because I really like cucumbers with a little bit of red wine vinegar. Sometimes I use salad dressing, sometimes I just use seasonings. But yeah, it's a tasty little snack. And it makes me, I don't know what else is doing. Anyways, so my next resolution, so far I have be better than I was grade-wise, health-wise, as in working out, getting active. And then my last one, and I say this, but please do not take it as I'm about to hit the streets. I want to be more social. I really, really do. One, it's kind of a well, this is what I see on TV kind of thing, but I really want to create lifelong friendships, not just lifelong relationships, like through networking and stuff while I'm in school. And when I was an undergrad, I can say I made lifelong friends, and I don't mean through my sorority. I don't mean through them. I mean like on my own. No, that kind of makes it sound like they gave me friends, but my ancestors, they're my dogs for ill, you know. But when it comes to, I'm sorry, somebody yelling outside, and I'm nosy. But I want to make, you know, like essentially real friends. I don't want it to just be, oh, they're my colleague, or oh, you know, we only talk about school stuff. I would like to make real friends. And I'll be honest, this is like the one thing I just don't have a plan for. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. But so far, what I've been doing, just hopping in more conversations that are happening in a public setting, I guess. You know, not so much as providing input on stuff that sounds like, oh, they're talking about a personal issue, but more so, oh, they're talking about this professor, or they're talking about a topic that they don't understand, and I do understand, or vice versa. Just hopping into conversations essentially, and hoping, hey, they don't take it as me being annoying. So, yeah. But oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this rice vinegar stuff while it's still hot. Yeah, vinegar, sugar, salt. Vinegar, sugar, salt. Vinegar, sugar, salt. Okay. So after I cut this up, that is what I will move on to. And let me take out the sugar. Since I'm not using the stove, I am just placing stuff on top of the stove, I'll be honest. I don't have as much counter space in the area that I decided to start recording, which is a personal problem. But anyways, this is how I ended up cutting them. I cut it in half and then across, and essentially like that. And then I cut off the little seed part. That tastes like nothing. So I'm gonna put the rice in the bowl. I think I'm just gonna put these like in a baggie. Let's see. I don't have a snack bag. I buy them sometimes, not all the time though. I am gonna let the rice sit there for a couple minutes though, so that it can soak up everything. But cucumbers are done. Which, while it's doing that, I'm gonna make my cucumber snack. I'm gonna cut them down to fit into this bowl. Anyways, so yeah, I want to be more social. I want to. A little bit of salt. I just want to be more. I want to have more friends. I want to have more people to talk to, more people to hang out with. I spend a lot of time alone. Like a lot of time alone. And I don't always want to be alone. I just happen to oftentimes be alone. Yeah. I do. I just want to have more friends. And not in the way of, oh, I'm just so popular. But given the fact that I currently live in a state where I have no family, and I plan on moving to a state where I have very little family, I think it would be nice to have actual friends. Or at least know how to make them, Jesus Christ. But yeah, and I'm cutting these, this is 2 pieces. And then I'm cutting it into pieces like this, little wedges. But yeah, I just, yeah, I feel like there's really not that much else to explain on that part. So the question is, how am I gonna get it done? I don't know, I really don't. I don't care to go out. I'm not a big party person. I might have to just do 2 rounds because that one had filled it up already. But oftentimes I agree to go out and I'm like, okay, I'm in the mood, and usually I'm not in the mood to go out. I'm not a big fan of crowds, I'm not a big fan of strangers. I'm gonna top it with a little bit of this. Jesus. showing the lights way up here. This hot honey rub, I like it. But yeah, I just like to have one first. Let me just leave it up. Okay, the Texans are playing. So they did just give up a crucial possession, but you know what? If there's literally 6 minutes left in the first quarter, so let's not get upset too fast. But anyways, let's make the mixture that goes into the rice. That plastic was hard and that hurt. And so I'm using the recipe. That came with my sushi contraption. It's got like a guide to cut, and like to help me roll. My mom got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago, and y'all, truth be told, this is my first time using it, but it's getting used. I've never made sushi at home. This is my first time making sushi at home, so there's a lot of firsts going on right now. Anyways, let's get back to the point, okay? Using the recipe that came with my sushi maker, which was sushi roll, whatever you want to call it. It said a 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar. Rice vinegar. Why did I say rice wine? A 1/4 cup. Okay. And I'm literally just pouring it into a full cup. And then it said a teaspoon. It said a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 and a whole tablespoon of sugar. I'm just gonna use my fingers. That feels like, yeah, that feels like enough. And if it's not, I truly would not know. I'll be honest. I wouldn't know. So it's okay. Yeesh. Put that over there, even though I'm right in front of the cabinet. And then I'm just gonna eyeball it. Good enough. So that is done. I do need to mix it up until it dissolves. Anyways, and you probably are thinking, oh my gosh, she got through 3 resolutions. What more could she possibly have planned for next year? Well, or this year. I do want to be more consistent with posting. And actually document my life for real, because that was my goal for 2024. And actually, there was a lot of things that happened in 2024 that did make it slightly harder for me to do that. Mostly just personal things. Your girl was going through it, but also having the time of her life. So last year was the year of the dragon, and your girl was born in 2000, which means it was supposed to be one of my years. And in a way it was, and in a way it was not. Yeah, I have no clue what that's supposed to taste like. Here's my bowl. There's nothing in it. But I'm about to put this rice in it. The rice maker's hot. Yeah. Anyways, so there's that. And then I don't have like crazy travel plans this year, which usually I do have trip after trip planned. But I don't have that this year because I'm in school and quite frankly, I ain't got it. Shoot. There's just too much going on anyways. I need to sit down somewhere, which I am. So, boom. It all works out. But, also, you know how I said, oh, there's a lot of firsts going on? When I say I've never made sushi, I've never made sushi. I've never even made a short grain rice, so I don't even know if I'm doing all of this right. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. So I'm just, you know, trying to fluff it up a little bit before I put this interesting concoction on it, which I have to wait for this to cool down. I think. Again, I watched one video. I was like, let's do it. But yeah, I definitely do want to post more and document more, because I feel like I do things and I have a lot to say, you know, and I just want to post it. I want to have it there for me, have it there for my future kids, have it there for my nieces and nephews. I don't know if my parents are missing me. They're like, let's go watch our YouTube video. My parents don't talk like that, mind you. My mom is from the Midwest, but she has spent the majority of her life in Houston, Texas, so let me just throw it in there. I did get impatient. I did. And it might be too much, because I don't even know if this is 2 cups of rice. Nah, it's definitely 2 cups of rice. Definitely 2 cups of rice. Anyways, there is a smell on this, though. Eventually the Texans will score, but it ain't gonna be right now. because we don't even have debab. But irrelevant. Okay, I got it all mixed up. I kind of want to taste it, but I'm also scared because I can really smell the vinegar right now. I did also buy furikake, and I am gonna put it on there, but not mixed into my rice. I will put it on the top, or when I'm about to roll it, not the top. But yeah, I just want to document things and also document how my semester's going. It's good. I wouldn't eat it by itself, but it's good. So, it said to put a damp towel over it. But anyways, yeah, I just want to document more, you know, living La Vida Lola. So that is the goal. That is the plan. That is what we are going to accomplish. Also, I hurt my finger yesterday, and I don't even know how. I was rushing to do something, but I don't think it has anything to do with me rushing. Though some people think otherwise. Anyways, and I don't know if there's anything else that I need for my little sushi. I think after that rice is gone, I'm going to use the rest of this rice to make sushi bake later this week. I am also cooking something tomorrow, but it's not the same it's not the same cuisine at all. So, yeah. But, yeah, I might as well, because I bought smoked salmon as well. I bought, and you're probably like, wow, that's such a large thing, you must have so much money. I don't. But it was on sale. So, but yeah, I bought smoked salmon to also put into my rolls. So yeah, those are my New Year's plans. Well, those are my goals for this year. To give you a hint, tomorrow has something to do with coconut milk. And you're probably like, why are you telling us this if you're not gonna record it? Why not? Why not? And I might, who knows? You never know. When it comes to, you know, what am I most excited for this year? I think the most exciting thing of 2025 is the fact that by the end of it, I will be halfway done with law school. And you're probably like, well, are you not enjoying it or something? Like, why are you so excited to be done with it? Well, as a kid, I really did enjoy school, don't get me wrong. But I took 2 years off before I went and started law school. And I did enjoy only having one thing to do. Let me tell you something. I am just ready to be out of school again already. It's not about I don't enjoy learning. I love learning. I had a taste of the big girl life. If I had went straight through, I probably wouldn't have the same feeling that I have now. But I did undergrad in 3 years, so I kind of rushed. And I was in school constantly. I took summer classes, all of that, and it was very draining. I don't plan on taking summer classes. I want to start practicing. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to start doing this. I'm not like I'm efficient enough or anything, but just I'm ready to really do it, you know? I'm very excited to become a lawyer, essentially. So, truth be told, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. You know I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So yeah, I'm just ready to be done, and not in a bad way, just in a I'm excited for the next part of this journey way. And yeah, but also, so all in all, being better than I was last year by getting better grades, being more consistent with being active, being more social, and being more intentional about recording, about documenting and posting. Because I'll record, trust me, I recorded so much last year, didn't post none of it. So being more intentional and active, essentially. So yeah, I'm very excited about what the year has in store. I'm sorry, I have an undershirt on and it rode up a little bit. I'm very excited about what this year has for me, what challenges it might have, but also I got plans, y'all. I'm talking about I don't got trips planned. I do got trips planned. I got a cruise in the summer. I got a cruise at the end of next semester. I got a cabin trip for Christmas that I'm currently planning for my family. And then, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all this now, we're going to the Houston Rodeo this year. You're probably like, oh, you're from Houston, don't you go all the time? No, I've actually only gone 3 times in my entire life. I'm 24. So, and all 3 of them times was to go to a concert. It was. I saw Cardi B. Actually, I don't know what the 3rd concert was. But I saw Cardi B and John Legend. 10 out of 10. This year, I go for Black Heritage Day. This year, it is Bun B. It's been Bun B for the last couple of years. So I'm really excited. But me and my home girl, we're going to the Houston Rodeo. And essentially, we're making an entire weekend out of it. And I'm really excited. Because we're going to dress up. We're going to have our makeup. We're going to... We're going to eat. We're going to eat. And I don't just mean with the outfits. I mean the food. If I don't get a turkey leg, there will be problems. If I don't get a turkey leg, there will be problems. And then we're gonna hit the town, which is a part that I'm not so excited about. But I told you I'm trying to be more social, and you never know. Maybe I'll meet one of my lifelong friends at the club. If the Houston Texans don't score within the first half, it's gonna be a problem again. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I think there's so much that could transpire this year. I'm really excited to see what it is.
Okay, so I moved this clip into 3x speed because it is just super long. But I spread the rice out. I started off with using the paddle, and then I moved to using my hands. But I wasn't using enough water, so I kept switching back and forth. But eventually, I kind of figured it out, and I did just stick with my hands at one point. But it's gonna be after I finally get enough rice onto the thing. I took off my little training, like my little guide thing, because I was actually using it wrong anyways. But then I seasoned it with my furikake seasoning, and I love this seasoning. Actually, it's fantastic for rice. I put it on just my little cut up cucumbers and stuff too. I put my spicy crab mixture on there, and these thick cucumbers, Lord have mercy, them things gave me the loudest crunch ever. But then cut up my little avocado. I wish I had put a little bit more avocado because I actually really like avocado, but this is when I kind of figured out I was on the wrong side of my platform, and I just had to figure it out. I'll be honest, I just had to figure it out. And so I kind of moved the toppings a little bit so that I could roll it, but that was probably the best way to do it. The second time I did, I paid attention to what side I was doing my toppings on, and then I rolled it up. So I held it for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, it's time to cut. I couldn't use the little guide thing, y'all. It just wasn't gonna work out. I quickly found out I was not cutting all the way through the nori wrap, but that's okay, because my camera fell. I do try and cut it again, but I didn't want to keep cutting on the platform because it just didn't feel right. Let me just say it that way. But yeah, they came out nice looking to me. Here's a better view of it. I definitely know I would cut my cucumber up a little bit more. I love cucumber, but Lord have mercy, that cucumber was thick. But I did also do a second roll, and I added the smoked salmon in, and the smoked salmon one was fire. Okay, bye y'all.